So the first day he asked you to do this, can you take us back to that day? The first day you actually agreed to say, yes, I am going to do what he's asking me to do.
Oh, he just said him will be going outside. Now what I have to do, I have to seduce this man so that he'll just stay for long, take out the money. Me, what I have to do now, I have to satisfy him sexually. Everything that he asks for, I should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And just for, I don't know, for us to get a picture, how would these things happen? What would be the procedure or the steps of this transaction? Like, what happened? The person comes, he pays for the drugs, he gets the drugs, he smokes the drugs at that time, and then can you just take us through what would happen on a typical?
Okay, this person will just arrive. From there, you will pay for the drugs, even paying for extra. That extra is for a girl that will live with him. Then from there, when we are there inside the room now, everything that he asks, you must do it. Yes, everything, you must do it. Just to make those person outside to be sharp, to be fine.
And the first day you did it, how did you feel?
I didn't feel good at all. Like at first I was refusing. I didn't like it. But now this boyfriend, because of now, is even promising me, Guti, maybe it's better I should just go because of now. I'm not paying rent, everything. I don't do anything. I don't provide anything to eat. So if maybe I can't do the way he's doing things, maybe I should just go. So now that's when I started to put I should learn doing this. I should just get used to it, even though it took me for a very long time to get used to it. But at the end, I did it.
Did you ever think of leaving?
Yes, I did sometimes.
And why didn't you leave?
Because of I still loved him. Because of most of the time I was packing, saying that I'm leaving, but now the heart will not allow me to. And the other thing, when I think back home, the way I left, I didn't leave, like, we were not happy when I leave. Yes. So that's the other thing that I was thinking. I was even scared to go back home.
How did you leave home?
I had a fight with my aunt. Yeah, I had a fight. So me, I just decided to just pack my things and leave.
And when you look back now, after everything that has happened, do you think that had you gone back, even though you fought with your aunt, do you think you would have been received because of the love of the family? Do you think that they would have still accepted you and forgiven you because they are your family?
By that time, my aunt was not going to accept me because of the way I know her.
Okay.
Yes, she was not going to accept me. But I was supposed to go to at least to Limpopo. But Limpopo now, because of I didn't grow at Limpopo, I was not used to that life.
Okay, by that life, what do you mean, like a rural
Like
life?
a rural life, village life. Yeah.
But when you compared rural life to this abuse that you were experiencing in Johannesburg with this new boyfriend, would you not say that the rural life would have been better?
It's more better. It's more better than the life here.
Yeah, but you didn't think so at the time,
I
obviously.
didn't think so at that time.
Okay, so this happened. How long did you stay in this relationship? How long did you continue this thing of servicing these drug users for your boyfriend?
It's for long. I think, I don't remember well, but it's for long. I think almost 2 years, 3 years. I stayed a long time with this guy.
And he still saw you as a girlfriend?
He still sees me as a girlfriend.
Okay.
Because of now, the reason why now he sees me as a girlfriend, now he's trying to make me happy so that, trying to fool me to think Utivele, he loves me, that's some other thing that he was doing. So that me also, I'll be just a fool playing some other people outside there, taking the money and taking it to their house. Because now sometimes maybe when the business it was not going well, maybe the clients they are no longer coming. Now I had to go outside, to stand there outside.
So that's how you started?
Yes, that's how I started this job. I had to go outside. Then even that money that I was doing, I had to take it, give it to him. He was in control.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's a bit like it's a lot. It's a lot. And I can just imagine how difficult it must have been for you.
Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult.
And how were you coping?
By that time, it was not nice. I was not coping at all now because of now, and he was not being abusive too much because of sometimes I was not allowed to say maybe I'm tired or I don't want to go outside. I was not even allowed to say that. Every time I must go outside. And by that time, I think maybe now that loving him, it was now coming to an end.
Yeah.
But because of I was now seeing the wrong things.
In what he was doing.
Yeah.
You do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was no longer happy of what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Standing there, coming back. Sometimes I was just standing there, pretending to him good time, just standing. Then when I come back, I say I didn't find anything.
But had you found something?
Yes, but I don't want to. I was just standing the whole day. Even people coming to me, I will say I don't know.
Okay. So you'd be standing there just to please him,
Yes.
and even if potential customers would come, you'd say no.
Yes. Then when I went back to the house, and the business was bad. There was no money because of he knew Gucci Valley. The business it was up and down.
And what would he say? So you would accept if you say today there was no business, he'd believe you. And
Yes, he
everything
will
was
believe
fine.
me because of he knows.
Okay. You mentioned that he was abusing you. So apart from this, the whole thing, everything that was happening was abuse, yes. But were there other ways and methods that he was abusing you? Would he abuse you physically?
He was abusing me physically, yes.
Under what circumstances? For what reason would he do that?
You know, sometimes I was not allowed, like Bangafun didn't want me to show him good, no, let's do like this, don't do it like that.
Okay.
That when you like he was a person who's short-tempered. He had a anger problem, a very anger problem, a serious one, because of sometimes he'll just beat me for nothing. Just trying to show him good, let's do like this, let's not do like this. Because of whenever he's holding money, he just go crazy. Doesn't want to see money. He can spend much money in a day. Then me, I will get angry. How can you spend this kind of a money, but you can't even point to you brought this or that. So now that's when the fight will start. Then you'll remind me, you remember here, I came here for money. I didn't come here for you. So I don't know, like you'll be like I'm controlling him. So sometimes he will take that money, the money that I worked for, will just take it all, go and spend it. By that time, he just left me there by the room. No food, no nothing. But I'm the one who worked for that money. Yeah. But I'm not blaming him. I'm the one who like, I was so stupid because of love. I was so stupid.
And how did you finally come out?
He went to jail. He was arrested for papers. Then from there, when he was arrested for too long, that when I managed to just move on with my life.
Okay.
Yeah. Then from there, that's when I started to live alone on my own.
How did you feel when you was arrested?
Now it was very hard. It was very hard because of, I can say now, that when I had to be very fast here because of, okay, before I was living with him, he was the one who was taking, even though me also, I was standing there by the street making that money, but him, he was the one who was paying for rent, responsible for the food. Me, I didn't have that much stress. But now when he was arrested, he left me in a room where we are renting. And that when me, I'm the one now, like almost every day I have to be outside because of I'm trying to make money for this rent. Because at first I did try to call at home to ask for some help or to borrow. Like they didn't want to help me with anything. So that's when I had to now to stand there by the street.
Did you explain to your family what was happening?
I didn't explain. It's just some of the cousins. I did tell them, I'm living with the boyfriend. So now my boyfriend is arrested and I don't have money for rent.
That's all you told them?
Yes, that's all I told them. So they just told me there's nothing that they could help me with.
So you started now standing on the street for yourself?
Yeah, and that's when I started to be very fast now. Like almost every day. And by that time now, I will not refuse the clients because of I'm doing it for myself. I need that money. Yeah. So now that's when I see it's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of money. I was able now to pay the rent. I paid my rent. I can now support my child. I can buy food. Yeah, just do some other things. That's when now I started to be serious with this job.
And where was your child all this while when you were staying with this boyfriend?
My child was staying at Limpopo.
Okay. You had the child before you started with this boyfriend?
Yes, my child now is 10 years.
Okay. And what does your child think you do for work?
It doesn't know because of he's not living here. Yeah. So doesn't know anything.
So you have a son who is now 10 years old who doesn't know that you do this work. What do you think he would think or feel if he knew that this is what his mother does?
I think he will understand because the way I see him growing is an understanding person, even though yes, it will affect him, but he will understand. Yeah.
Okay, so your family, do any of them know now? No one knows. So what did they think you do?
I don't know, Guti. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how would you feel if they found out?
I don't think they will feel good about this. Yeah, they will be so disappointed.
How do you feel about doing this? How do you feel about yourself doing this?
Ishmia, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all. Because of now, every time when we have to wake up in the morning, think of it's so depressing a lot. So depressing. Sometimes it just feel like you can just sleep and never wake up.
So before you started all of this, you were trying to look for work, doing different things and stuff. Right now, are you still trying to find work, or have you now given up and have just accepted that this is it?
What I can say, I'll be honest, I think nowadays I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy to market. Because, okay, sometimes whenever I get that chance, if I have a data on my phone, when I'm sitting there by the house, I'll be busy trying to use a phone, maybe just try to apply there and there. But now I don't reach the requirements. The other thing is the experience. Yeah, so, but most of the time I'm just lazy. I no longer market like before, like the way I used to.
What do you think has brought about this change, this laziness, as you say? Why do you think you've changed? Why do you think you're now so lazy to do it?
think not meeting the requirements that they are looking for, the experience, and I don't have the experience. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of maybe one day going and maybe volunteering somewhere to say, I'll work for free just to get this experience? Have you ever
No,
thought
I
of
never
that?
thought of that. I never thought of that.
Would you be willing to do that? If someone has a company and says, I'd like you to come, but I won't give you money for experience.
Yes, I will also like that. Yes.
What would you want to be? What do you want to do?
What I wanna do, like I want to do like something like catering. I would like to own a catering because of I wanted to be a chef before, since I love cooking.
Okay, so chef, something along those lines. And if there's nothing in that area, what are your, let's say, 2 other things that you would like to do?
The other thing that I like is teaching, but preschoolers, sorry, because of I love children. I love spending time with children because of sometimes they can make you forget some of the things. Yeah.
Okay, and then your third option?
My third option maybe is to finish that that engineering. Maybe if I can finish it. Yes, because of I've been planning to, but now since I say I'm lazy and the other colleges they require money, I wanted to go and finish it. So now the problem they require money because what I thought would maybe NSFAS you won't find me anymore. Yeah.
Which college were you with?
I was at Moagi. Yeah, the Paitema.
Okay. It's engineering what?
Engineering related design, mechanic.
Okay. I think oftentimes we are so quick to judge people when we see ladies like our guest here on the street, advertising themselves for money. We judge them. That's the first thing we do. However, I want to, implore everyone who is watching and request that if you're in a position to help her, she'd like to be a chef, she'd like to teach children early childhood development, she'd like to further her studies in engineering. If you are in a position to help her, to fund her, to give her some experience, please, please, please reach out so that we can not just be people who judge, but people who see something that is wrong, but also lend a helping hand. I would truly, truly appreciate it if we do that. When you look at people, when you're standing on the street and people look at you, they drive, they walk by, what do you see in our eyes as we look at you? What do you think we think about you as we pass you?
People they are judging too much. You see the way people they are looking at me sometimes, looking at me with some like as if I'm a dirty person. Yeah, it's very hard. It's very painful. It's very painful because of I know good me. I no longer have that dignity because of how people they see me there by the street, thinking good maybe I enjoy standing there. Me also I don't enjoy, but because of I don't have a choice. What I'll be telling myself would say, okay, let's just never mind people because of at the end of the day I have to pay my rent. I have to sleep. I mean, I have to sleep within eating something. So if maybe I will be busy with people, I don't know. Because of sometimes you'll ask someone, can you please borrow me or please give me this? But that person will not even help you. But the only thing that you will do, you'll just judge. So sometimes I wish people should try to, before they judge, try to put yourself in that someone's shoes so that you understand.
Thank you so much for watching. Join us for the third and final episode where our guest shares how she was raped, how drug dealers lure girls into drug addiction and prostitution, and what it would take for her to regain her dignity. If you missed the first episode, click the video on your screen now.